Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. In this video today, I want to share why the breath is at the heart of a yogic tradition, what that means, and how a calm, steady breath helps our minds to settle, helps the nervous system to be more relaxed, which helps us to experience more peace and calm in our everyday life. And also at the end, in just a few minutes, I want to share a very simple breath practice that can help ease stress and anxiety, and again, help us feel more relaxed, just deep inside ourselves. So I'm Deborah Keene, by the way, and in my previous video, I left you with a cliffhanger. Above all else, it's the breath. Like, what the heck does that mean? So I really want to go into it a little bit today. Um, One of the first teachings I learned early on about the breath was in 1990. I went to the Kripalu's Center for Yoga and Health, and I took a workshop and on the breathing, on the breath. And the teacher began his workshop with that phrase, above all else, it's the breath. And I didn't really fully understand what that meant, but I knew deep down inside that that was something important to pay attention to. So above all else, it's the breath. As the breath, so the mind. It's said that the breath is the bridge between the mind and the body. And there's a story that goes something like this. The breath and the mind are best friends. They go everywhere together. They love each other. They take turns being the leader. When the breath leads, the mind is more relaxed and more peaceful. There's a steady pace. There's an ease. It's a slower pace. It's an easier walk, an easier ride. When the mind is the leader, the mind is fast and it can be scattered and dart all over the place. And so the breath tries to keep up. And the breath becomes shallow. And then anxiety comes in. Our body doesn't feel safe. So we're more apt to feel ungrounded and unsettled. So it really speaks to the importance of the mind, which I'll go into later. But there's a phrase, it's something like, the secret of strength lies in a quiet mind. So I definitely want to go into that in upcoming teachings. But for now, in the yogic tradition, there's the science of breath control. It's called prana or pranayama. Prana, the vital life force, the energy that permeates all of life. And in some circles, it is known as the spirit of life. So it is between, the breath is between the mind and the body. So the breath links the mind and the body. And when we breathe in a very calm, or we're aware of our breath, and we're breathing in a calm, relaxed way, the nervous system feels safe. And then the mind settles down. And then we experience life in a very different way. So this is a big deal because we really do want to begin to become more aware of our breath. Awareness, step one on this path. So we become more aware of our breath, and maybe we interrupt when we notice that our mind and that we're just thinking and ruminating about this and that, and worrying about what's coming up or worrying about what we said, or it just creates the conditions for us to feel more stressed and less happy, really. We have less energy for the things that we love. And so again, this is why breath work has always been at the heart of yoga. And it's when we put our mind on our breath, it's not that we are trying to fix anything. It's just that we begin to embody and to remember this natural state that lives inside. Our natural state is ease and steadiness and peace and relaxation. So Now I want to move into a simple breathing practice. So get really comfortable. I hope you take the time to do this with me. This is a big deal, in my opinion, and you're with me. So we just take a moment, stand or sit and get really comfortable. And we come into this moment. We, as one of my teachers says, we take this holy pause and we come into this moment so we can close our eyes just for a moment. We ground through the body and we place our mind on our breath. Just feel that. Just notice how you feel right now so that we can check in at the end of this practice. So just notice how you feel. All right, so this breath practice is to ease stress, clear emotions from the past. So we're going to have a specific breath ratio. We inhale for the count of 5. We hold the breath in for the count of 5. And we exhale for the count of 5. And again, an effortless breath. We inhale 5, hold 5, exhale 5. And we do that repeatedly, okay? And so there's a mudra, and I'll talk about mudras another time, but we bring the fingertips to touch, thumbs and fingertips to touch, and place the hands right in front of the heart. So we're also directing energy to our heart center. This is where we want to live. We want to live from the heart. So the hands are like this in front of the heart. And now again, you can close your eyes and we'll begin. We just settle. And then when you're ready and it's your pace, so we inhale for the count of 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5. Nice and easy. And again, inhale 5, hold for 5, and exhale. One more time, I'll guide us. Inhale 5, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down. Hold for 5, and exhale 5. So a little bit longer on your own. Just keep your mind coming back to your breathing. Remember, the breath is the leader right now. The mind follows the breath. And finish the round you're on and do one more. And we see right away how busy the mind is. Breath is the leader. And then you can release that mudra and just sit for a moment and just tune in. How do you feel now? Do you notice any shifts? So I just want to say that this is something that we can bring into our daily life. Consistency is the most important piece here. So maybe let's all bring this practice, this very simple practice, into our day for the next week. I'm going to hopefully be sharing another teaching next Friday. Today is Saturday, so a little over, not quite a week. And let's try to do this like every day. Like, let's do this together and just see what that gives us. Okay? So, in closing, I just want to say I would love to hear from you in the comments how this felt for you, if you have any questions, but also if there's anything that you would like me to offer in upcoming teachings. I'd love to hear any ideas, any suggestions, any needs you have. All right, so let's carry on. Let's remember we want the breath to lead if we want like an easier pace. And I know for me at this stage in my life, being 70, I like a more gentle pace, not that erratic, fast, scattered pace, maybe from the teenage years. So anyway, thank you for being here. And I'm really looking forward to sharing with you in the next video. We'll just keep on. Okay. Thank you.